and the omnibus. So I was forced into the Archers when I was a child. And look, it's come back to bite me later on.
I'm awash with the stuff.
The Archers is the world's longest-running radio show, with more than 15,000 episodes broadcast. Despite being a rural flavour show, The Archers is recorded in the heart of the UK's second-largest city, Birmingham.
You're listening to Friday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Okay, Fallon.
Oh, yeah.
You're not nervous, are you?
No, of course not.
I'm not expecting it to get too busy tonight.
Well, even though it's a Friday.
Yeah, it's a Friday in November, though, isn't it?
That's true.
Bonfire night's been and gone, and that's about it for excitement. All the Christmas shenanigans.
Yeah.
God, it's a shame Lynda's not doing a Christmas show this year. That always used to bring in the punters.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, they come in straight after rehearsals to complain about Lynda's artistic decision-making.
Yeah.
Honestly, they would.
I did hear there might be another agriculture happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong then. I can't remember who said it now.
So you'd be all right on your own for a bit?
Yeah, of course, Mum.
Yeah, I just need to go and change a barrel.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Just feel a bit worried about answering questions.
About the beers?
Oh, no.
I was going to say, you're an old hand, really.
Yeah, no, it's just if people ask me what I'm doing here and why I'm working here.
Well, it's none of their business, is it?
What, as if that ever stopped anyone?
Oh, true. Well, you just say you're doing me a favour then. And like it's the first time.
Everyone will know, won't they? Soon enough. That I'm not opening up a new cafe. Oh, maybe it's better just to say it straight. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's just pride, basically.
Fallon, there's nothing to be ashamed of, you know? It didn't work out because it wasn't the right project or venue. I mean, much better to pull out now than get yourself into financial difficulties trying to make it work.
Yeah, you're right. Of course you are. Oh, Justin's here.
Well, he must know already.
Yeah, he does. I just haven't actually seen him or spoken to him yet.
Well, don't worry. He's been caught by Cecil Jackson. So we'll be half an hour listening to the tales of woe about the bus service.
Supper's not ready yet. Be about another half hour, maybe even 45 minutes.
No, that's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologise, Helen.
Oh, we've got beer, we've got posh crisps, the kids are at Mum and Dad's, we're laughing.
Exactly.
Okay, well, good. But I've been meaning to have you over for so long. It's embarrassing, really, but life is just...
Oh, I know. Life is mad.
Yeah, we know all about it. We've got twins.
Oh, have you got twins, Tom? I didn't know that.
Ha.
Sorry, just kidding.
Do I really bang on about it?
No.
Yeah.
Do I really?
No, honestly.
He does, Helen, he does.
I mean, maybe a bit.
Oh, you're just making me feel bad.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, we didn't mean it.
Yes, you did.
Look, I thought Seren and Nova were amazing at Gran's birthday party.
Oh, they were good, weren't they?
You were very sweet with her.
Peggy looked so happy all day.
Proud, really proud of everyone.
And I thought they really got it as well. The girls, you know, they're so little, but they seem to understand what a big deal it was.
When Seren just put her hands around Gran's face.
Oh, I know. I got a photo of that.
Oh, will you send it to me?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Can you imagine how massive the number 100 is for them? I think you're really old if you're 5.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, I was always wishing I could catch up with John. Now I have. Now I'm way past him.
Oh, Tom.
Sorry.
No, it's nice. I'm always glad when one of us says his name, to be honest. It's important. It's sort of a relief, almost.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm genuinely fine. Sorry.
Oh, don't say sorry.
It's just so sad.
Yeah, it is.
Was Emma okay this morning?
Emma?
Yeah, when I came into the tea room, she looked like she was crying.
Oh, she'd just got a message from the prison.
Is George okay?
He doesn't want her to visit him anymore.
What? Ever?
Well, that's what he says.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's an idiot.
Tom.
Well, he is.
Apparently he doesn't want any family at all to visit him ever again.
I have no sympathy, honestly.
Well, I have some sympathy for Emma.
Yeah, well, okay, maybe.
So, Helen, what are you doing about the house?
This house?
This house?
Oh, Fallon.
Evening, Justin.
Oh, my goodness, Cecil Jackson can talk, can't he?
Yes.
Oh, in the end, I had to say to him, Cecil, dear chap, not that he is dear, you know, but anyway, I said, I'm afraid I'm gasping for a drink, at which point he took pity and had to let me go. Sometimes you just have to say it straight, don't you?
Yep.
Lily not about?
No. I haven't seen her, no.
Oh, she's supposed to be meeting me here.
Well, I'm sure she'll be here soon. Anyway, what can I get you?
Oh, are you working here now?
We're just helping out.
I see.
My mum offered me a couple of shifts and I thought I'd better take them.
Right.
So what can I get you?
I'll have a pint of Shire, please.
Right, you are?
I'm so sorry it didn't work out for you in the end at the charging station. I feel very frustrated about it, to be honest.
Well, it's just one of those things, isn't it?
Actually, can I get a G&T for Lillian for when she deigns to show up?
Sure.
Never hurts to have a drink waiting for the woman you're waiting for, does it?
I'm sure it doesn't.
So, what are you going to do now?
Well, Mum's giving me a bit of work here and then Natasha's offered me a couple of shifts at the Tearoom.
The Tearoom?
Yeah.
Well, I hope to goodness you said no to that.
Well, I haven't said either way. I asked her if I could have a think about it, but I probably will say yes because I just don't have many options right now.
Oh, Fallon, you can't go back to the Tearoom, honestly.
Well, I might not have much choice.
No. There's always a choice.
That's not true. I mean, it might be true for some people with significant resources, but that's not me. It's really not.
I honestly just don't know what to do for the best. It's all I'm thinking about at the moment. I was already looking at a fairly hefty mortgage, and now I'm going to have to borrow a bit more for repairs. And interest rates are so high, it's a really lousy time to be getting a mortgage.
I mean, it's not as bad as it was last year.
Yeah, but still, it's not like it was when it was really good either.
Do you want to know what I think?
Yeah, I do, very much.
I think if the mortgage payments are too much, you shouldn't take it on.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if it's going to keep Helen awake at night, then I'm not sure it's worth it.
The thing is, Fallon, and I realise I'm stating the blooming obvious, but in order to get ahead, you can't go backwards.
Yeah, but well, maybe I can't get ahead right now.
Nonsense.
Well, the EV charging station was not going to work out for me, and I had to be realistic about that, or I could have got into some serious trouble. You don't get anywhere by bankrupting yourself.
Well, yes and no.
Yes and no.
I'm not suggesting you bankrupt yourself.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
No, of course not, but, well, you may or may not know that I was actually bankrupt myself once. It was some years ago.
Wow.
Yes, it was a hellish difficult time. I mean, I was at absolute rock bottom at one point. Not just financially, but psychologically.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But there was something about a clean slate, you know, starting from scratch, thinking radically, thinking completely out of the box. But I didn't have any other option. You know, it was sheer desperation that made me come up with something new. And in many ways, it actually made me what I am now.
So where does that leave me then?
Well, I suppose if you choose the easy option, tiding yourself over with shifts here, there and everywhere, then you don't give yourself the time and space to come up with a new plan.
Yeah, but unfortunately I have to eat.
Oh, forgive me, but Cecil Jackson is heading this way, and I can't cope with any more of his chat.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to go and hide in the ploughman's. Will you direct Lillian my way when she turns up?
Sure.
But let's talk again soon, Fallon. I'd like to help. Really, I would.
Thank you.
How was Justin?
Yeah, he was nice. He was sympathetic.
Did he apologise?
Apologise?
Yes. That cell charge let you down?
I'm not sure he sees it quite like that.
No, I bet he doesn't.
But he was lovely, actually. I mean, I feel like he takes me seriously.
Well, why shouldn't he?
But more seriously than I take myself somehow. Like he really thinks I could do something big, something proper.
Well, you can. You will. We all think that. Would you mind going round and collecting a few glasses, my darling? We're going to run out if we don't get some more in the dishwasher.
Yeah, sure.
Nice evening, wasn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Really lovely. You're so lucky, you two, to have each other.
I was a bit surprised you were telling Helen to be cautious about her mortgage.
Really?
Well, you're usually pretty gung-ho about credit.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I mean?
No, not really, no. Just because I'm not completely neurotic like you doesn't mean I'm gung-ho.
I am not neurotic.
I know. I was exaggerating for comic effect.
Oh, very funny.
And anyway, you started it.
I started what?
Exaggerating for comic effect.
But I wasn't trying to be funny. You really don't mind stretching our finances, and I do.
Well, I think we've got a good balance, actually. I'm the risk taker, and you're the cautious,
Plodder?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, anyway, it's Helen's decision, isn't it? It's nothing to do with us.
Well, that's true. Except...
What?
Well, I suppose if Helen really doesn't want it, the house, I mean...
Yeah?
I'd love us to buy it.
Us?
I really like it. It's got such a nice feel, Tom.
But it's on a housing estate.
A really nice housing estate.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with housing estates as such. I just don't want to live on one. I mean, I grew up on a farm, Natasha. I think I'd feel claustrophobic in a place like that. I mean, I can see why Helen isn't too sure.
Tom, the house is surrounded by fields.
No, it's not. It's surrounded by other houses.
Which are surrounded by fields.
Are you serious about this?
Yeah, I mean... Oh no, I'm just thinking out loud.
But the only way we could realistically afford it is if you did sell Summer Orchard. And you said you don't really want to do that.
I know.
I mean, if you want to reconsider...
No, that was just a moment of madness. But I can't just see Seren and Nova running around in that garden. Oh, and there's so much space and it hardly needs any work.
It needs loads of work, according to Helen.
Not really, it's only about 20 grand.
Oh, only 20 grand. Oh, well, that's nothing.
Well, we'd add it to the mortgage, Tom.
Natasha!
Oh, it is something to think about.
And the other thing is...
What?
Well, if Helen can't afford to buy it and then we go and snap it up, how's she going to feel about that?
Well, I'm sure she could afford it if she really wanted to. But she doesn't. Because she clearly doesn't really like the house. And I do.
That was a pretty good Friday night, I reckon.
Yeah, seemed busy after what you were saying.
How did you get on with the questions?
The questions?
Yeah, people asking you why you're behind the bar.
Oh, yeah, no, it was fine, actually, and I think Justin's right.
Right about what?
That I can't go forwards by going backwards.
Yeah, well, that's stating the obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to take those shifts at the tea room.
Well, I think that's probably the right decision.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, Natasha was driving you mad anyway.
Oh, she was a bit.
I think you can do a lot better than returning to your old job.
Yeah, so do I.
Honestly, I think the world's your oyster, Fallon. I really do.
Are you what we call Foley then?
Kind of, yep.
Okay, and these are all part of the paraphernalia of production.
Yep, that's the bull bar. That's
this one.
Yep, that's.
I mean, Hayley so wanted to be in their own place when their baby came. It's due in 2 months. Not much chance of that now. No. I mean, it would have been a stretch for them financially, mind, but I just wish there was something practical I could do to help them, Caroline.
I think The Archers has had this immense popularity over the years, basically because it has always very accurately reflected the reality of life and living in a rural community, at whatever